See if they need it.
All right.
I'm gonna call you right back though. Hey, I'm coming back. You know the page, you know the vibes. Like, subscribe, follow, all that. Okay.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Bria. Welcome back to another YouTube video. What's poppin'? What's good? So today we have a first impressions. I know it's been a while since I've done a first impressions, but that's because I've been living my life during the summertime. But yeah, this is a first impressions. We have Colourpop here. We have Kylie here. We have Anastasia here. Who else we got here? We got Benefit here. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share. Also, make sure you follow all my socials. They'll be linked down below. Everything else that I have used that isn't shown in the video will also be in the description down below, so you will know what I used and what I didn't. And yeah, let's stop talking and get right into the video. All right, y'all. So we are gonna start off with brows. You know, I love to start me off with some brows. Kylie and Benefit. So I'm not really sure which one I should do because they both have pomade. So this is their new pomade from Benefit, and then this is the Kaibrow in the shade Ebony, and this one is in the shade 5 Warm Black Brown. Sorry, y'all, hold on. I'm on the phone with Mr. Somerville himself. You know, say what's up to the gang. What's up to the gang?
The gang.
Because this one's in the shade Ebony and this one's in the shade 5 Warm Black Brown. But I'm not sure if they're both the same tone of brown or black. Usually Ebonies are like a warm black brown. And that's what this one is. So we're just gonna do both of them. Benefit also came out with their own little brush, so I'm gonna use that. I kind of need to wipe it off though, because I definitely used it for something else. I do like the brush though. You wanna say some? Say some.
Hey guys, how's it going? Remember, when applying makeup, keep a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Alright, keep all that stress fracture.
I ain't asked you shit. I ain't asked you shit. But yet, you still feel the need to tell me your thoughts in the way that you feel about the situation.
Oh shoot, I also forgot I have Kylie Jenner's brow pencil. So actually, I'll use that too on both eyes. I'll use the pencil first and then I'll fill in with the pomades. So this is also in the shade Ebony. Spoolie on one end, product on the other. The brush is mad hard. This is a spoolie here, and then this is like a regular spoolie that I be seeing. Not even the Anastasia one is like this. I don't know. I don't really like the brush, the spoolie on this end. Ooh, this is creamy, and the color is just right. Wait, she might have did some. Wait, this is really creamy. I actually really like how smooth it applies. Okay. And she did what needed to be done. Oh, that's creamy to me. I like her. I like that. I like this. This has good pigment. It's really creamy. It's not too hard. It's not too thick. I feel like it's just the right amount. The shade is good. But the only thing that I don't like is the spoolie. I feel like that's too rough. I don't know. I don't like the spoolie. So now I'm gonna go in with the pomade from Benefit. I did dip in there to test to see if this was the right color. Okay, so calm down. I didn't try it yet. So right here is like a little, like you could wipe it off. So I like to fill it in a little more with a pomade, depending on what I'm doing that day. Because if I'm rushing, I don't got time to be doing all of that. The pigment is definitely there. And something about my brows never want to take pigment, especially this brow, my left eye. Don't ask me why, because I still don't necessarily know. And I don't think I will ever know. What I also like about that is you can definitely use it to sculpt your brow if you want a more sculpted brow, or you can use it to kind of like fill in sparse areas and it still look good, like natural. I wish they had a cool black like how they do in their Precisely in my brow pencils, because some people really do like that black, but it's not horrible. It definitely can work with me. I just wish I had that option, but Anastasia Beverly Hills, if you want a nice black, then definitely like pomade.
Cut the cameras.
If you want a nice deep black pomade, then go to Anastasia's. They have the shade Granite. All right, now we're gonna go in with Kylie's pomade with the same brush. I just cleaned it off. Off the bat, I feel like this formula is a little heavier than Miss Benefit. Also, I feel like I'm digging in more with Kylie. And is Ebony the darkest shade also? Let's look and see, y'all. So, where's the brow stuff? There's only 10 results on here. I don't see the brow stuff. Why is there only 3 results? Honey, what are you not telling us? Was this not the formula that you wanted to put out? Because it's not on Ulta's website. Shop Cosmetics. Okay, we are going to the... They still have the brow pomade out there. I also feel like I'm using more with the Kaibrow to get the pigment than I did with the brow pomade with Benefit. They're also definitely two different... They're definitely 2 different colors. One is...
Bitch, you look a mess.
These are 2 different colors for sure. And that's definitely scary. If you want a deeper black, definitely go with the Kaibrow. If you want more of like a cool tone black, definitely go with the Benefit. I think I like the Kaibrow the most with the color that I like. So I'm just gonna wipe this off and I'll be right back because this is embarrassing actually. All right, now that my brows are literally the same color, we like that. We are gonna get into the eyes now. So you guys know I love this primer. This is the NYX Proof It Eyeshadow Primer. This is new, but not new, but new because, you know, Colourpop be coming out with stuff all the time. So this is their Powerpuff Girls collection. 5-year-old me would be screaming right now. When I was 5, I had a Powerpuff Girls themed birthday party. I watch Powerpuff Girls to this day. I'm in love with Powerpuff Girls. Like, they just are my vibe. So I have the eyeshadow palette and the, what are these called again? The color sticks. So the color sticks are in Princess Morbucks, Mojo Jojo, and him. And this is the packaging here. Look at these colors. Oh my goodness. These are beautiful. I'm so happy it has a mirror. Like, what is an eyeshadow palette with no mirror? So I'm gonna go in with Rowdy Rough Boys, this blue. Tap off the excess and go right into my crease. The pigment is there, but I like to go slow. That's why you tap off any excess because you don't want no problems. And of course, since my eyes are kind of hooded, I make sure that the shadow goes up a little higher above my crease. So that way y'all can see what? The color. So I'm just going back and forth doing windshield wiper motions. Okay, so I like the blue. The blue is definitely giving. And it's not as powdery as most Colourpop shadows are. We'll go in with Princess Morbucks. That is a blue. I feel like Princess Morbucks should have been the green. Because just because he's green doesn't mean anything. I feel like Princess Morbucks should have been a green. But I think they're trying to stick with the theme of like green, blue, and pink because of the Powerpuff Girls. But so I feel like Mojo Jojo should have been a purple and Princess Morbucks should have been a green. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my way of thinking. Ooh. Do y'all see? Hold on, I don't think y'all can see. So this is the...
Ah, damn it! What the baby Jesus, what happened?
So my phone just played me just now. And I was talking about the shadows and stuff and it cut off. Let's just go back and rewind. We're just gonna go in with Princess Morbucks. It's a sparkly blue color and it's the first time that I'm actually using the their color sticks. I've never used their color sticks before. And I'm putting that right on my lid. And first impression, it is really creamy. But it's really pretty, like, it's really pretty. It doesn't seem to be bunching up at all either. I will say it does get, well, at least for me, it gets on your lashes. But my lashes are also super curled back, because if you want to get close to your lash line, yeah, it might get on your lashes, but that's fine. That is a pretty blue. That is a pretty sparkly blue. I'm gonna go back in with Rowdy Rough Boys. I will say it can get a little splotchy, but I'm blending it out right now. We're gonna come back to the eyes. I usually like to do the inner corners and underneath my eyes a little later, but so far so good. I am going to try out Anastasia's new cream bronzer. This is in the shade Chestnut. Very nice packaging. This is the color. I don't even know if they make this brush anymore, but any dense, like, angled brush will definitely work. I like to use my cream products first. So cream and liquid products go first. I don't put anything over top of a powder because I feel like that'll separate. So I'm gonna start at the forehead like I usually do. Okay, I see it now. I was like, I do not see no bronze. I mean, I see it a little bit. Maybe I could go deeper, but it's not, you know, horrible. And it's not like super pigmented either. So for beginners, that's definitely really good, because cream products and liquid products, like liquid bronzers and blushes and stuff, that is a little, they can be a little scary. Doesn't seem to be separating my foundation either, which is nice. I probably should have gotten maybe a little darker. Chestnut is the second deepest, but when I swatched, well, swatches, that's another thing. Swatches are different from when you actually use a brush or a sponge or however, you know, you want to use it. Speaking of, let me get a little carried away on this side. But I definitely see the bronze. I don't know if you guys see it.
No.
I don't know. And I think Juicy Jazz, I think she actually liked this one. I don't know. Maybe I should have went darker, because when you swatch it, I see it, but I don't. I'm not crazy about this, but I'm not like mad at it either. I see it. I just feel like maybe it's more of like a light to medium type of feel, I guess, in a sense, for lack of a better term. It's not horrible, but it's not something I would like run out and buy, you know? The next thing I have is Anastasia's blush, cream blush. It has a brush on the end, which I'm not gonna use. And then of course here is the cream blush. So usually people like to put it on like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually going to wipe this off and just use a brush. I got the shade Peach Caramel.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Is it just me? Am I not seeing things? Oh, okay, I'm about to say, I know. There's gotta be something there.
I can see, barely. Barely, but
It's definitely dewy. It's giving a glow. It is a nice peachy caramel. Yep, that caramel. Ooh, and I put a little too much. Oh, Jesus. I put a little too much. Maybe that's why they came out with it. I don't like it. Never mind. No. That brush ain't it. This brush is it. That brush is not it. So, yeah, if you get this, don't use this brush. It's going to be a waste of your time. The color is pretty. It's definitely dewy. So if you're not into that dewiness, don't even do it. You heard me? Don't even do it. The next time you see me, I will be powdered up with concealer and stuff. Okay? Okay. So I have the Canson Full Stop powder from NYX. This is in the shade Deep. And I'm going to just set all over. I'm going to use this big fluffy powder brush. This is supposed to mattify you. I also, for foundation, I actually used the Canson Full Stop foundation. I love that foundation. Using this lightly to set all over the face. I haven't used a pressed powder to set my entire face in a long time. You know what? I'm not mad at it. It sets everything. So do I necessarily need to put a bronzer on or a blush on? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? Probably. I'm being very light-handed, so yes, it is a mattifying powder, but I'm being very light-handed. So I can't say if it took away the glow or not, because I'm trying to leave that area a little bit more glowy. But I feel like everything else is mattifying very nicely. It's set very nice. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey or drying. That's the last thing y'all want, is something dry. I don't see no problems with it. I'll let you know how it wears, but yeah, I don't see no problems with that. Also, to kind of soften my brows, let me tap some of the powder on top just to kind of soften them a little bit, because sometimes they can seem a little harsh to me. Let's get into this blush. So this is the Fighting Crime blush from Colourpop, of course, the Powerpuff Girls collab. And it is this like pink. Okay, when I say pink, I mean pink. Like, this is pink, okay? I never, oh God, this is so pink. Ooh, this is pink, y'all. Okay, yeah, a little goes a long way. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty, girl. Of course, I put a little on the nose. Okay, I like her. I like her. 10 out of 10 recommend. I like her. She did what she had to do, honey. Gotta go lightly with it, because I can definitely see how it can be too pigmented. But yeah, I like this. I like this. We're going back to the eyes. So on the inner corner, I think I want to use green. So I'm going to go in with Mojo Jojo color stick, and I'm gonna go in the inner corner with this pointer brush. I'm just gonna swipe, and that way we'll be able to see how it can perform with a brush versus just going straight in. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna take it up a little bit, just a little bit. Ooh, that little pop of green, honey. I feel like this is a little easier and easier to control versus probably putting it straight on the eye, at least for the inner corner. Let me go into Chemical X and give it a little bit more, kind of like brighten it up, because this one's a little bit of a deeper green. This one's like Chemical X, like green. So let me top it off. Oh, yeah. This is low-key like a neon green. That's giving Chemical X. Okay, that's what it's giving. It's giving Chemical X right now. Oh, yes. I love this. I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to have to go in with Silco because I feel like I'm too scared to do a pink underneath. Now, with shadows underneath the lash line, I learned to kind of take it down a little. Don't go right underneath your lower lash line. You can kind of take it down and then buff it up. So that way you can see it. So people can see it. And I'm going in with that same pencil brush that I used in the crease. Or not the crease, in the inner corner. I'm rocking with the palette. I really am. Okay. I like this one. I like this collab. Next, we're going to go in with the highlighter. I have Salted Caramel. Now, I heard that her old formula was better. Me personally, I did not care for her highlighters. I feel like they didn't do anything for me. We'll see how this goes, but I have it in the shade Salted Caramel. Ugh, when you open it up, it has a mirror. Y'all know I like a mirror, and it has Kylie all over it. I'm just gonna go in with a Morphe brush. This is the M532. Who was lying about the formula? Who was lying saying the formula wasn't good?
It was all a lie.
This is nice. Maybe her highlighters were more, I don't know. Hold on. Let me turn the light off. Girl, I still see it. What are you talking about? And I'm in the dark. Y'all is out here hating because this is nice.
Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah, put it on the nose. Tap it on the forehead a little bit. Y'all want to stop trying to play with Kylie, okay? Like, oh, it's not that good. You're lying. And we don't like liars, okay? We don't like liars over here. There's been a lot of lying coming my way. I don't like the lies. She also has Kaibrow Brow Highlighter. My shade is Deep Shimmer. She has a matte one, and then there's also a shimmer one, and this is the shimmer. So I'm gonna put this right underneath the brow. I like this too. It's giving. It's really creamy. Now, I was gonna get the medium one, but then I was like, no, let me get the deep. It's pretty. It's pretty. Y'all was down on Kylie for what? Are y'all just not using the products correct? This is pretty. I'm pretty right now. I'm a pretty bitch. All right, y'all, last two things. We have the Level Up Mascara from Oma by Sharon C. Oma Beauty by Sharon C. Let's see. This is a Au Naturel volumizing mascara with 77% natural ingredients. How she's looking. This is the wand. Y'all know I have curly lashes. So for me, I don't know if I'm really gonna see much. For me, this isn't horrible. It definitely gave me volume. I've just always personally liked lengthening mascaras versus volumizing, just because I feel like the lengthening mascaras definitely separate my lashes more, but this eye always clumps up more than my right eye. How do people do this? I just use my other hand. How do y'all be doing this? Like, y'all really go across and go like this? How do y'all do that? Cause then you gotta get in the inner corner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all do that. I just switch hands. This isn't horrible. I definitely see the volume. Now, Kylie's lips. This is the high gloss in Posy K, and this is the what is this? The matte liquid lip in Clove. Clove and Posy K look the exact same on me. Like, I can put this over top of this When I swatched it in the store, that's what it was giving. It's not sticky. Some people said they had a problem with it sticking down when it got to the matte. With your matte liquid lips, especially, prep before, and I cannot stress this enough. I use the Keys Comforting Balm on my lips, and I only use one layer on the bottom and one layer on the top, and I'm comfortable. It's not cracky or crumbly. Nothing on my hand, so this will stay all day, every day. The formula I feel like I like this formula way better than her old one. This new formula is way better to me than the old one. I'm gonna go in with Posy K over top. This is where it gets sticky. And her high glosses, I've tried her high glosses before. It's not sticky. It might change the formula of this, but I like the formula of the lip gloss on its own anyway. So me doing that, I don't know why I even did that, but I was showing you. They're literally two different colors, but they look the same on me. Do I recommend putting them together? No. Probably not this thick of a formula. I would say maybe a butter gloss. A butter gloss will probably be perfect because it's really light in texture. So I'm gonna take this off because it's uncomfortable. Put the Kylie matte on and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so this is the completed look. Let's just start off with the stuff that I didn't like or care for. What I did not care for was this cream bronzer. It's okay. Maybe I just need to get the darker color. I'm not really sure. I just felt like, personally, it wasn't giving what it's supposed to give. Maybe I should try it again. I don't know. But off the bat, no, I really don't care for this. I also haven't really tried that many cream bronzers anyway, or stick bronzers, because I just like powder better. I don't know. Kind of the same thing with the cream blush from Anastasia. I'm not crazy about it. I got it in peach caramel and it's a pretty color. It really is a pretty color. It's not something that you should run out and grab. Neither of these are something that you should run out and grab. The mascara, it's not horrible either. Do I feel like this is something you should run out and grab? Maybe so. If you don't have lashes like me, and you know you have the length but you need a little bit more oomph to them, more volume, more thickness, this is definitely for you. It definitely gave me the thickness. It did what it's supposed to do. Is it something that you need? Not necessarily. I do personally like more lengthening mascaras because my lashes are so curled and I feel like they already have, you know, volume, since they're almost kind of clumped together in a sense on their own. I need more separation and more length from them so that way y'all can see them. But it does what it's supposed to do. It's really nice. I like it. But is it something that you need to run out and get? No, not necessarily. The pomade, not necessary. I don't feel like, you know, you really need. I feel like I dip in more with this one than I did with the Benefit?
You stupid.
The Benefit Pomade. I do like the Benefit Pomade way better than I do the Kaibrow. However, this is good for beginners because I feel like the pigment isn't fully there. Like, it's there, but it's not fully there. They'll be able to learn how to, you know, sculpt the brow, fill in the brow pretty easily with this. So I like this for beginners. If you're a beginner, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're not a beginner, I would say 7 out of 10. Not bad. I really do love this brow pomade. 10 out of 10 recommend from Benefit. But Benefit always makes the best brows. Brow highlighter. I know you can probably just use like a regular powder. I don't care. I love this. This is nice and creamy. Blends nicely. Looks really good. Every time I turn, I'm like, oh, my brows is highlighted and popping. Okay. I like this. She has other colors too. I just got it in deep shimmer. The Kaibrow pencil, the only thing I don't like about it is this dang spoolie. I feel like it's too hard. I don't know. But I do like the pencil. It is really nice and creamy. I know she has another one. that's more like an angled, a little bit thicker, like a more of a definer. This is good for hair-like strokes, but this was really creamy and glided on so nicely. I absolutely love it. This is like a dream. I really do love this. This eyeshadow palette is everything. I don't know if it's because I'm biased to the fact that it's Powerpuff Girls. I feel like the colors blend in nicely. And I really do love the color sticks too. Like, they are really good. They're giving what it's supposed to have gave. And they're nice and creamy. They blend nicely. They don't crease up. Of course, the shadows are going to be a little powdery, mainly with the mattes. I feel like it's dark skin girl friendly to a degree. I can use every other shade. I just feel like these two, actually it's really just crime fighting that I have an issue with, but other than that I have no issue with the rest of the palette. I feel like they were really good. Do I feel like you should go out and buy this? Some of y'all may have these colors, some of y'all may not. If you're not into color like this, don't get it. If you are, get it. Definitely recommend, especially if you love the Powerpuff Girls. I felt like mainly this is for me as a collection item because I love Powerpuff Girls so much. So I was gonna get it regardless. The blush is so beautiful. I love the blush. It shows up. It's really pretty, really nice. 10 out of 10 recommend. I love this. I feel like I don't see this color enough. So definitely go get it. Check it out. The Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. I got it in the shade Deep. There's not a lot of shades to it, but I feel like they're supposed to be like that transparent type of thing. I feel like this is actually this is the second deepest shade. I do like it. It definitely did mattify. My face doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel dry, cakey. The highlighter, I love this. I also have it in the shade Queen Drip. This looks phenomenal. I don't know why everybody was like, I don't like this one. I don't know. I didn't like the last formula. This formula I'm absolutely in love with. I feel like it does exactly what it needs to do. 10 out of 10 recommend. Go get these. Like, I love it. Her glosses and her matte liquid lipsticks, don't use them together. The high gloss is a little too thick, especially since it has this pigment in there. I loved her old formula and I like her new formula. So yeah, I say try them. 10 out of 10 recommend. And same with the mattes. They're not as drying. They feel really good. Yeah, that is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.